Hey Cancer, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your February 2020 reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Cancer placement in your chart, you're in the right place. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that bell if you want to be notified when I post new videos. And feel free to like, comment, share my videos. I'm fine with that, and it's really fun watching my channel grow and seeing new people on here. And I'm just here to give you a message, okay? I've been reading tarot for over 20 years. I am a fully licensed clinician. If you didn't know that about me, I've got a full clinical and a full macro license. Please don't use this as therapy or replacement for direct mental health treatment if you need that. However, I do infuse a lot of things that I've learned along the way into my readings. So I'm also a very long time student of the law of attraction and understanding the universe, understanding neuroscience, and how our brain and our thought and our heart influence our reality, okay? Lots of great stuff out there. Boy, we are never done learning, and if we are, it's sure going to be a boring ride. But we're brought here to have fun. We're brought here to expand. We're brought here to enjoy this 3D physical reality and all that it has to offer to you. I love Cancerians, love Cancer. You are family people. You've got that hard shell, but that soft, meaty inside. You're sensitive, even though you can seem kind of tough. So slow moving, right? You're crabs, so you don't necessarily flit around like a Gemini or a Pisces might. So I hope you set your intentions for this year and you're seeing some physical manifestations, because as humans, we do like to see that. We love collecting evidence that this stuff works, and I'm going to tell you it does. I've already had in my readings such synchronicity. I'll start saying something and then the actual card appears that represents my own thoughts. So which they're not necessarily coming directly from me, but the thoughts that I'm communicating. So here we go for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2020. Now, we're going to start with the Life Loves You card from Louise Hay. Do you all know who Louise is? She wrote a very good book called You Can Heal Your Life, and then she actually, you know why she started this? She was married. Louise was a model. And she was married, and I think she was around the age of 35 and found out her husband was having an affair with a good friend and left her very abruptly, and she was devastated. And so she started on this spiritual journey to heal herself, and from that created a publishing company called Hay House that has been the publishing company for dozens of spiritual teachers like Abraham Hicks, Deepak Chopra, Jack Canfield, Bob Proctor. I mean, you name it. Any of the great teachers that many of us listen to today are connected to Louise Hay. So they also have a lot of good information on Hay House. I watched a series about publishing your own book, and actually I've had some contact with Hay House about having a book that I wrote published. I went in a different direction, but they do a lot of like video series that are really good for self-improvement. So anyway, that's my spiel about Louise. Let's see if we can channel Louise today. We'll start with the front, and at the end I'll give you the back, okay? I trust the guidance of the universe. I trust the guidance of the universe. So here we go. So this is your present position, the Five of Cups. If some of you are kind of disappointed about something, you're taking the right course of action, because the influencing energies are the Four of Swords. Your desire, though, here is the Star. Behind you is the Hermit. In the more recent past is the Queen of Cups. And then in your coming up towards you, boy, a lot of major arcana here already, is the Chariot. Then this is you, the Sun. Very nice, Cancer. Around you, people around you, Queen of Swords, your hopes, fears, Knight of Swords. And the outcome, the Queen of Wands. Now you also have at the bottom, I'm going to pull two here for you. Got the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups clarifiers. So very well could be a love reading here. And with Valentine's Day, sometimes that can bring out the emotions in people, but you know, you have here a change, okay? You've got that Five of Cups, that indicates change, but it can also be kind of a warning not to feel too sorry for yourself in something. So, you know, if you had to turn your back on a situation, you then, with this Four of Swords, are going within. You're being still, maybe meditating, go to yoga. Love yoga. I went last night. It's just a great practice. I don't find it to be, I don't do like hot yoga. I just do yoga like after a workout or as a supplementary thing, as more of a calming kind of a thing. I'm sure it's certainly you can do more challenging yoga than I do and get a better workout, but it is a great way to be heart-centered, to just learn how to follow your breath. Now, your hopes here, or your goal or your destiny, is the Star card, and I actually do like to see that for you here. It's Aquarius energy, so if you've had something going on here with an Aquarius, certainly could be for you. But this is all about investing in yourself with the Star. It's a time also too to have your wishes fulfilled, okay? So it's about self-care, healing. You know, you might be going to a therapist with the Star and the Four of Swords together. That very well could be. But the whole deck is written around the soul's journey, or the fool's journey. And this is a time of inspiration in fulfilling all that the fool has wished for. That's what this means. So I'm going to have to, I have a low battery signal. I'm going to have to close that. I hope you didn't see that. I hope it didn't interfere, but we're going to push through this because I like this reading. Then you have Virgo behind you. It's also the Hermit. You have a lot of cards. I'm finding this with every reading that really relate to each other. Again, this was a time of going within, of seeking truth, of seeking your spiritual awakening, okay, for some of you. This is all about a spiritual awakening. This is also a 9, so it's about a cycle coming to a close, which is definitely represented by the rest of these. And the more recent past, you have the Queen of Cups. So you may have had some kind of a friend that you've been leaning on, somebody who's been very nurturing, very stable person in your life. This is a very good person that has been available to you. A trustworthy person, kind person, loving person. They have your highest good. So I do feel like for those of you, Cancer, that have needed to turn to people, you've had that support. Now, here you are as the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. It's also the sort of that natural mother energy. It's the card of a major journey, okay? This is in the future, coming towards you in the near future. It's all about confidence and self-determination. Things are going to move forward very quickly for you, but with stability and with balance. So things are going to be like, you're going to be in flow on that path towards spiritual perfection. So whatever it is that your heart desires with the Star card, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. So if you are thinking, you know, it's time for me, I get for some of you this is going to be new love, by the way. If you've been single, it doesn't matter how long you've been single and you've been thinking you're ready to date, somebody's coming for you. And it is going to be joyous. You are going to just be like on top of the world. This is you. And it's just, I'm just getting warmth, just radiating. You are going to feel very loved and nurtured. And I think for some of you, you are kind and loving, and it hasn't always been reciprocated, that you've gotten people who have not always appreciated you, but not in this case, especially for new love coming in. You are just going to have somebody who, when they look at you, the whole world stops. You're the only person that they see. And you're gonna know that. You're intuitively going to know that. And I definitely think it's gonna be new love for some of y'all, because you've got this Ace of Cups too. Okay? So you got you represented by the Sun with the Ace of Cups. And again, how I said, if you've been giving and not receiving, it's equal. I actually think it's equal, but I think what you give is, you give so much but you've had a hard time finding somebody who can give on that level. You're going to find them. They're coming. Your match is coming. Love that. Very good communicator. Now, this is also about clarity. So people around you are going to see your worth. I do think if you've moved on from somebody, they're going to want a second chance. I don't think you're going to give it to them. You're going to go with whoever this new person is. This is about cutting things free, cutting you free from things that just have not served you. So if you've had somebody in your life who hasn't totally appreciated you, you're going to be able to release yourself. And this is all about speed. So with the Knight of Swords, this is a very quick moving energy, and communication is coming. You're a little bit concerned, though, that you don't want more hurt. You don't want more harsh words with somebody. And so you're just going to have to manage that. If you see it coming or sense it coming, you can sidestep it. This is sort of your alert that if you start to see somebody getting up on their haunches coming at you, get away from them, because you're not going to like their delivery. You are not going to want what they have. And don't be afraid to just say, you know what, I'm done with that. Now, your outcome is the Queen of Wands. And again, this is where I feel like you are just going to be feeling fantastic. You're going to be feeling confident. You're going to feel beautiful. This person is going to really, and I don't want to be too conditional here, because you have to have your own inner strength and beauty. But I do feel like this is going to be somebody who's really reaffirming your value, your, everything that you bring to the table. They will recognize it, and they will be the kind of person who is not afraid to tell you, and they'll mean it. So very nice overall reading with that. And again, with this, you definitely are going to have a big offer of love. This is an enduring love. I think for some of you, you're going to meet somebody that you're going to end up being with for a very long time and possibly marrying. I definitely feel that. Could also be, I mentioned the Six of Pentacles. It also could be Libra that you could get involved with. But I think for some of you, it's going to be a real turning point. If you've had some pretty screwed up relationships that just haven't, it's like they've kind of lingered on, you're finally going to be free of those. And the real deal is coming in. So let's hear the rest of Louise here. Trust that everything you need to know is being revealed to you in the perfect space-time sequence, okay? So trust in the universe. The universe is here to deliver and provide for you and bring you your heart's desires. So everything you want, you can have, do, or be anything, Cancer. You really can. You have it all right inside of you. So just remember, the highest vibration that we can reach is that of love, and just giving that understanding, but also taking care of ourselves. So I love you, and I so appreciate, again, all the comments, the likes, the shares, and the views. So please keep tuning in. I'll be back again next week.